That is the reason why so many people are losing motivation to keep up their New Year's resolutions. Welcome back to Aaron's Daily Thoughts. My name is Aaron Finlay, and today's subject is have a vision of who you want to be. Having a vision is essential to having motivation to be able to get your goals. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a goal in mind, if you don't see where you want to be, the kind of person you want to be clearly, then you're not going to be able to have a direction in your life. You're not going to be motivated to work towards something because you don't know what you're working towards. There are so many people that say, it'd be nice if I could have this, or even they could say, I really want to do this thing, or to be this, or to have this, I want to lose 30 pounds or whatever, but they don't know how to get there. And they don't have the motivation to keep going with that goal because they're not seeing themselves with that healthy lifestyle. You have to envision that healthy lifestyle that you want. You have to envision the kind of person that you want to be. What is it going to feel like? What are you going to look like? See your future self in your mind's eye. Envision. Take time every single morning and night to envision the kind of person you want to be, to envision your goal. Put yourself in the shoes of your ideal self. Imagine what it's going to feel like when you have that ideal lifestyle that you want. I encourage you to spend at least 3 to 6 minutes a day, morning and night, on this, focusing, envisioning on this goal. It's a very small sacrifice, but I promise if those 3 to 6 minutes are focused and intent on who you want to be, you actually see yourself in your mind. Close your eyes, if that helps, and feel what it would feel like to be in the life that you want to be in. I promise that will change your life, and you will be able to have motivation to keep moving forward. There are so many people, and I've become a victim of this myself, just like you make a goal, and then a month later, you feel like super motivated. You're like, I'm going to do what it takes to get to the goal. But then you think about all the steps that it's going to take to get there, all the work that it's going to take to get there. And then you lose motivation because you lose sight of where you wanted to go in the first place, the thing that gave you the excitement in the first place. And that is the reason why so many people are losing motivation to keep up their New Year's resolutions. Because they don't have a vision. If you haven't ever heard of the Quote of the Day show, I encourage you to check out that podcast. It is absolutely amazing. And I was listening to today's episode. It was Brendan Bouchard who was on the show. And he talked about this exact thing. Just about New Year's resolutions and how if you want to be able to get to your goals, if you want to make a change in your life, you have to dream big and you have to see yourself in the position of where you want to be, who you want to be. You can even do this with objects. Let's say you have a dream car. You want to get that car so bad. Imagine what it's going to feel like when you're in that car, when you're sitting in the driver's seat, when you're driving it. Feel, the dashboard, feel the outside of the car. Take a look at it in your mind's eye. Imagine what it's going to be like when you have that ideal car, whatever it may be. Even if it's not a car, even if it could be another object. Anyway, but my point is, when you have a goal, you need to keep that vision in your mind. The best way to do that is do what I said before. Focus on it 3 to 6 minutes in the morning, 3 to 6 minutes at night, every single day. Taking that small, little tiny sacrifice of focused, deliberate time, envisioning who you want to be, will change your life for the better and will give you the motivation to keep up with your New Year's resolutions. It will help you to be able to see exactly who you want to be. And your vision may not be super specific at first. It may not be completely clear when you first start envisioning it, when you first start dreaming about your goal. But the more you do, the more you envision it, the more specific it will be, and the more you will be able to tweak it, the clearer the picture will become. And the more motivation you will have to get where you keep envisioning. Choose something that excites you. Dream big. If your dream doesn't scare you, then you might not be dreaming big enough. That's all I have for today.